All right. All right, 2 o'clock, which means we got about 3.5, maybe 4 hours of some dev to do. And I'm pumped. I gotta make sure I wake up early tomorrow. Figured out a way past, like, the end-to-end test that was giving me grief. And it turns out it was user error. It was on me. There was something that one of my functions wasn't doing properly. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna pace ourselves on a whiskey. Because I got gaming tonight. Don't want to get too loosey-goosey. Alright. You want to build a small responsive website with React, Angular, whatever. Is there a way to also generate a mobile cross-platform application based on that same React app code you use for the website? What is the website supposed to do? Is it a website or a web app? Why do you need a a mobile app with the same functionality? Could you just make a progressive web app? So why does it need to be an app? And are you sure it's an app? Apple really doesn't like it when people just wrap a website and call it an app. So Apple may not even come close to allowing that app to be on the store. If you want people to be able to add it to their home, you do a progressive web app. And then, yeah, Android and Apple allow you to install a website into your desktop on your phone. But it's very different from releasing an app that has to go through the approval process at Apple. No, so you're misunderstanding, DPQ. Airbnb is not a website, it's a web app. That's why I asked you that specific question. It's not a website, it's a web app. There's a very specific difference between those things. You need to make sure that you're being clear about the difference between those when you're explaining it to people. Airbnb is not a website, it is a web app. A blog is a website. Again, Airbnb.com is a web application. Look at it. That's what I'm talking about. A web application is an app at a domain. It's not a website. A website is distinctly different. A website is basically a blog. It is basically a marketing site. A web app is an application that does something. So that's why I was asking that specific question. Knowing the difference between a web app and a website is very important to these discussions. So, in that case, you would be better off building it with React Native from the start. Which is distinctly not the same as regular React. But it has the ability to create a web app as well. So, guild.host. This right here is a React Native application that then compiles out to the web. I would say avoid Flutter for anything web-based that you care about SEO or indexing on. Flutter would be great for an app that doesn't need SEO or SSR or any of that. But I'd be careful about using it for something that does need like Google indexing. Much like Airbnb definitely needs Google indexing. So that's another question you need to ask then, DPQ. Do you need Google to be able to index the content? Or is it all behind a login or something? Ionic is also a decent choice as well, right? Capacitor specifically, not older Ionic. So Ionic or React Native, pick one of those. I would really just, yeah, if you need Googling, etc., I would avoid Flutter for now. Yeah, so I'd look at React Native, which can do React Native for web, and then how to do SSR for that React Native for web. Now, hold on. If I turn off JS, no, Airbnb is famous for no longer doing React Native, but they were doing it wrong. They were trying to mix React Native with regular native code, like views were regular native code, and yeah, they were incurring just a lot of headaches because of that. Airbnb is actually the most famous anti-React Native use case out there. But they were also just doing it wrong. Oh, did I close it? I did. Yeah, I might need to leave this on. So this is a problem I have with React Native for web. All right, doesn't work with JS off. It does have content that is indexable by Google, which is great, but nothing works. So that can be an issue. But the content is indexable, which is better than not. And yeah, here's a link to the YouTube if y'all want. Progressive web apps are pretty bad. You don't want to do a progressive web app for anything like complicated. If it was a website and you wanted it to be installable, then I would say, yeah, progressive web app is the move there. But for anything that needs to interact with location data or any of that stuff, it's a worse experience than the native approach. The browsers do a bit, but they're not up to snuff. Yeah, part of the problem with that CMJ is a lot of those components don't transfer properly. And even the styling isn't the same between all of them. Now, one of the ones I've looked at that does seem cool is Tamagui. Right? It's a web UI kit and a React Native kit. Might be worth checking out. But again, I don't know how well it would be like server-side rendered and some of those things. And I also wonder like how easy it is to wire up proper web interactions. So, I mean, I would say this, DPQ. Do you actually need the application now? Or is a web app totally fine and then you can make a better separate experience? Headless UIs? Sure, but that's pretty minimal. Right? The amount of like stuff you'll be able to use versus like not use is going to be pretty minimal. Right? Simply because it's different routing, it's different all sorts of stuff. Headless UIs work great if they're all in the web, right? Such as Tanstack and like some of those libraries. Because they're fully headless, they don't care about the rendering. That logic could be transferred, for sure. But that's not a whole application. It's just not a whole application. Right? And the amount you'd actually be able to share is going to be minimal. Headless UIs are great, don't get me wrong, but it's not what makes an entire application. So because of that, saying make everything headless just doesn't work when you have to handle like routing and navigation separately as well, you know? You'll end up creating far too many utility libraries that work universally, but that's not what you were trying to do, you know? You'll spend all your time doing like the interop stuff rather than just building out the apps. And look at it this way, DPQ. There will be separate concerns between them. It's just gonna happen. There will be separate concerns. And the moment you have to solve something for mobile that isn't a problem on web or vice versa, your code is gonna diverge in a way that it makes it even harder to maintain. So instead, I'd actually just recommend doing them separate, right? Sure, maybe React Native for the mobile app, but do that after you've done the web app properly. Again, Dana, like you can do that, but that's not your whole application. Your whole application involves how do the routes navigate from one to the other, right? Things like that. Right? How do you get from page to page? How do you know what page you're on? How do you handle universal routing and everything? Like, dude, it's just different enough that trying to mix those two things headlessly is gonna suck. One of the platforms will suffer because of it. They have fundamentally different ways they have to handle the navigation stack. DPQ, there will be some stuff you can share, but you're basically going to have separate apps. You're going to have the web app and the native app, and you might be able to share a few things, but don't think you're going to share the entire component library. You're going to share some of the core logic, right? Utility functions, pure functions, stuff like that, but that's about it. Your navigation, right? The hierarchy of what goes on what page, all those things to make the best experience possible are going to be very different between the two. That's what I'm getting at. Right? Does that make sense, Dana? You can do some stuff headlessly, sure, but it's not going to be as much as you think. That's the problem with it. And by making sure that you do it in a way that works for both, it actually means that you're slowing yourself down on the iteration for both as well. It's almost like the Mythical Man month, right? What one developer can do in 1 month, 2 developers can do in 2 months. That's it. Sorry. No, so Fartingle, you're missing the point. No, headless just means the logic happens regardless of how it gets rendered, right? So when we're talking about headless, think about like tan stack table. Tan stack table is a table implementation that has nothing to do with like the rendering of it. You're actually not even doing like, it's not React under the hood, it's nothing, it's just the headless part. And then it's up to you to interact with that headless part. Another example is headless UI. Some of that logic is shareable between these things, and then the rendering layer calls out and uses some of it. And you can do that, but to build a properly headless component is a skill. And you're gonna waste most of your time learning that skill rather than actually building out the app that you wanted. If it's worth learning that skill now for you, then go for it. But yeah, building properly headless components is not easy. So it depends on if you're going for velocity towards the app you're trying to build or future velocity in learning a technique. Again, no one can make these decisions for you. We're just giving you the options. So DPQ, is this something you're doing for work or is this one of your own ideas? Because I would also kind of hint at the fact that If it's one of your own ideas, then I would highly recommend just building one of them first anyway, because you're not even sure which code's going to stick. Yeah, if it's for your own project, your own side projects, build out one first, because you're not even sure if the app you're building solves the problem, right? That's called SSR, server-side rendering. If you're looking for server-side rendering or static site generation, you're probably looking at either Remix or Next.js. I think there's other options, but you're looking at basically one of those two. So then it comes down to, do you want your site to work if JS did not load? And if the answer is yes, Remix is the one that's going to give you those patterns. You can do it with Next.js, but you have to do it yourself. Oh, so that's fine, Dana, but it's still not the same thing. That's just an API. That's just an API. Like, the data's got to come from somewhere. Yeah, so Dana, like, every significant application is going to have an API anyway. That's maybe one point I want to make to you, DPQ. I would say don't throw all of your API logic into Next.js. Instead, make Next.js call out to an API in a way that makes sense in Next.js, but you still have a properly RESTful API that can serve data to anything. So, similar to what Dana's saying, having an API for the data in the app, that's a no-brainer, but I would say don't co-locate it in your Next code, right? Think of like the Next backend functions as a backend for frontend, like Netflix does. Whereas it's just really its own backend calling out to other backends, which are like solidified and have their own thing, but your backend for frontend can do exactly what it needs without complicating the other things. Yep, there you go. Exactly, DPQ. Cool, nailed it. But I would simply say, yeah, build the API, like the core API separately, and then use like the Next.js functions to call out to that API. You can do the same thing with Remix, same thing with whatever. And then you're decoupling your front end, which includes some back-endy stuff, from your actual back end. And it gives you the power to port and migrate to whatever framework you want without having to worry about, oh, well, yeah, I decided to use Remix instead of Next, and now I got to rethink my entire API. Nah, you don't. Right? You just rethink the actions that you needed to be done from the, from the front end. But here's the biggest question, DPQ. Do you care about the app working with JavaScript turned off? And I don't mean just like rendering. I mean working. Like the forms submit no matter what. If you're going for that, where someone from a third world country needs to be able to interact with a form even if the JS assets didn't load, then you should probably be using Remix for that. Anything else, Next will be fine. But Remix at least sets up those actions in an already established pattern, whereas, yes, you can do it with Next, and it's a thing, and I even had Dan Abramov like reply that, hey, I think I found something. He's like, yeah, you did, which was kind of cool. But still, it's like very experimental and early. No, DPQ, not that they disabled it, right? Just think maybe they're going through a train tunnel. They're in spotty internet. 5% of users don't get JavaScript assets downloaded for just random reasons, not even because they turned it off. When you consider a company like Facebook, 5% of users is millions of dollars. Shopify, 5% of users is millions of dollars. That's the point. It's not that they did it on purpose. It's not that they have shitty phones. It's not even a third world only problem. It is, I was driving in my car, or I was on the bus, or on a train, whatever, and the JS asset just didn't load. Do you want the user to refresh and possibly lose that conversion, or do you want the form to just work? And it is 5% of users. That number miraculously has not gone down since the Guardian article and other articles since. It's pretty interesting. Again, DPQ, Shopify bought Remix specifically because it's solving that 5% problem. And they bought Remix for a large amount of money. I'm not even sure the amount of money. I don't even know if it was disclosed. Did I say Spotify? Is Shopify publicly traded? If they are, we could actually see what that number was. If not, well then shit. But I think they are publicly traded, right? So if Shopify is publicly traded, we could actually figure out how much they bought Remix for. It was multiple millions of dollars, I'm pretty sure. So for a company like Shopify, that 5% is worth it. So that's the question, DPQ. And yeah, what up, Nelson? What you up to? Yeah, thank you for the lurk over on YouTube. Again, I'm gonna paste it one more time. The more people that lurk over there, the quicker I get to that 4,000 watch hours, and the quicker I can get monetized. But yeah, I think that was a good rant and discussion before we actually get into stuff. Did I say Spotify again? Oh, you're saying that's what their ticker is. Wait, Remix was purchased for $2.1 billion? What the fuck? Wow. 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 Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm pouring another beverage because of that. Holy shit, dude. I didn't realize it was that much. Yep. Also shows you how shitty Kent C. Dodds is for denying the fact that he made money off the acquisition. Right? For denying the vested interest. I wonder if the SEC would really like to know about that. It's not past statute of limitations. That's what I thought. Yeah, Deliver was 2.1 bill. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I don't see Remix being more than like 20 mil. Now, isn't Deliver like a drop shipping platform? Like that makes a huge heap of sense to me. Or are they just logistics? I forget what. I don't remember what Deliver did. But that seems like a legit acquisition. They bought it and then offloaded it? Oh, logistics mainly? Okay. Yeah, logistics is expensive. I even know someone who works at Shopify. I think I know a couple people that work at Shopify. We haven't seen them in here for a bit, though. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Perpskirp, did they solve the traveling salesman problem? I know, right, FD? Like, holy shitballs, dude. Here's the question, though. Can he write that off as, like, a loss on his taxes? Can he actually amortize that loss over the next, like, 40 years and just never pay taxes again? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can. So, hold on. Did he do it on purpose just so he could, like, not pay taxes on the capital gains or whatever from, like, Doge? Right? Like the manipulation he did for Doge and all his crypto? Is he trying to get out of the taxes for that shit? Not sure. No idea. But here we go. What we see is TypeScript, Rust, Go. Hell yeah, brother. And we can see that if we put one in there that doesn't exist, right, such as not here, then we're good. So that's pretty awesome, actually. Our validator is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the people that hate him are going to say he's stupid, and the people that love him are going to say it's a 5D chess move. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Oh, Flexport took on Deliver. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And what's up, Tom? How you doing? Oh, I forgot to look to see if there was any spaces we could join. I keep forgetting. Yeah, looks like no spaces going at the moment. Unless I just missed them. Oh, we're just talking about, like, the cult of personality around Musk and, like, the purchase of Twitter. It's fine. It doesn't matter, right? All right, cool. Just double checking. Yeah, no spaces to join, nothing to lurk on. I get that joke, Perp Skirt, but come on, keep it less gross. I know, I know. All right, so let's look at our config here. We've got this, and it seems to be working actually, which is nice. Take it easy, Fartingle. We're not trying to go too deep down that rabbit hole, right? The main gist is that there's the extremes on both sides. He's most likely in the middle. And the fact that you're buying into the extremes of it. Come on. Be smarter than that. I mean, it's just something that's not worth debating, man, right? I've said what needed to be said about it, and we don't want to continue it anymore. You're not adding to the conversation anymore. Yeah. Then I can just time you out, man. I don't understand how you didn't take that as a warning. I did. It is Wednesday, you know? Right? Someone tells you they're tired of it, stop doing it, and then you push even further. Those people aren't that fun to talk to, man. Either figure it out, or you can't chat here. And hey, what up? How you doing? How's Nut.js or Nut whatever? I forget the name. It is Nut.js. Damn right. Alright, just making sure. It's like he smokes weed or something. I don't get it. Built a bunch of new stuff you're about to release? Nice. Would you like to come on stream and just chat about it, etc.? I'll turn it into a YouTube video. You'd love to? Yeah, hold on. Yeah, send me a message in Discord or... I guess here on Twitch would work too. And I'll send you a link to my Callan or cal.com link. That's it. Not Calendly. Cal.com, totally different thing. Yeah, just send me a message real quick. And I gotcha. Yeah, for sure. Maybe try and book it out for like when is your release happening? Right? Let's try and do it like around when the release happens, but I'm hoping for like a couple weeks from now, like a week or two from now. I've got something coming up next Monday for Graham the Dev. He's going to tell us about accessibility. And yeah, like a couple weeks would also give me some time to like come up with ideas of things that we want to like script and use it for. Right? Maybe even we could write some like custom functionality or something, like a plugin. I don't know. I have no idea. I gotta look at it more, but it would give me some time to check it out. So yeah, send me a PM. Discord or here, either one. That way I can give you the link for Calcom. Discord? Perfect. Yeah, works for me. All right, so we have our collections defined right now, which is nice. I think I want to create a MarkDoc component, and I forget where to do that. So let's go look at some Astro MarkDoc stuff. Oh, interesting. Can we not use MarkDoc in... content collections? Yeah, we can. We totally can. Alright, yeah, cool. Thank you. Alright, let's go look at some of this. So we could use Astro components as a MarkDoc tag, which is cool. Oh. And hey, what's up, Owen? How you doing? Yeah, thank you for the lurk over there. And again, I'm gonna keep spamming it. The more people that we can get to lurk over there, the more it'll help me out. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Feel free to throw it on back. Yeah, thanks, Owen. Appreciate it. I see. Okay, hold on. So I might want to do just an Astro component for the MarkDoc tag. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, FD, if you're curious about it. Yeah, S1 Hoffman there will totally help out. Fancy. Okay. Okay. Ah, cool. And hey, what's up, Ethan? Thank you for the alert. Yeah, that seems like a good use case. Hell yeah, FD. Ooh, okay, so I might want to do the allow HTML thing. We'll do it separate for now. I'm going to try and avoid using the front matter directly. I'm going to avoid having to do the allow HTML. Interesting. So yeah, we could take that and do a custom Astro component too. Yeah, there's a lot of really good features in here. So tags and nodes are restricted to Astro files. To embed client-side UI components in MarkDoc, use a wrapper Astro component that renders a framework component. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not so bad. Okay. All right, so I think we know enough about this process that we can start implementing some of these things. Right, Jason? Yeah, they put you in Forrest Gump mode, right? And I started a running. And I just kept her running. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, dude, you just stepped in a big pile of shit. It happens. What, shit? Yeah. I mean, come on, Jason. That flock of seagulls would walk 5,000 miles. Right? Come on, with their hair care regimen, if they can do it, you can too. It's 500 miles, that's it. Yeah. And then they'd walk 500 more. Yeah, there you go, that's it. It's 500 miles, yeah, that's it. I like quotes, I do. They're just fun. What up, FD? And yeah, what up, Finite? How you doing? Always wanted to be a shrimp boat captain when you got out of the army. Damn right. Only 24 days, no big deal. Right? You kids these days always want something fast. But yeah, what are you up to, Finite, Mr. Sir? How's the streams been? Oh, that's fine, FD. no worries. For some reason, it's not counting you as a viewer, though. A new blur plugin for OBS? Nice. I mean, you could script that with a Stream Deck, too, couldn't you? By just turning on and off, like, video filters? Oh, it's just the video filters to turn on and off. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I'm just double checking I'm not missing something crazy here. Ooh, but I don't know if you saw, yesterday we completed Astro Toml, if you ever want to use Toml as a data content type in Astro. I needed multi-line strings and I didn't want to deal with YAML. It's actually really simple. The code's extremely simple. No issues created yet. 45 downloads yesterday. Just from the tweet. A few of those might be me from installing it into this project, but it works. All right, so components here, what we're gonna do is we see a bunch of TSX components. Yeah, so Nut.js needs Node APIs, doesn't it? Oh. All right, so yeah, hold on. There's some comments. They want to know if blank used to be unfashionable and there was some rock bottom that led them to men's fashion because currently their Instagram is something they consult as reference material, which is interesting. So then they chime in, tons of bad 90s trends, big Abercrombie person in middle school, in which I chimed in with my braids from middle school photo. Bad 90s trends? I have no idea what you mean. And then coworkers chimed in. Oh, hell yeah. Looks pretty cool to me. That was too vague of a response to that person, but yeah. CMG Corn, like that photo. I just shared that photo with work. So yeah, bad 90s trends, I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, let's do another one of these. We got to start pacing it. 1 an hour. So this is the last one for another hour. Yeah, I think a bunch of my coworkers are pretty pumped on it. The fact that I'm smirking, bad 90s trends, I have no idea what you mean. That would definitely be the face that that dude made when making that statement. Yeah, totally. Like, totally, yeah, duh. I have no idea what you mean. It's pretty, like... Right? You can tell who that is pretty easily, I think. Right? That would be some fun, like, prompting for, like, stability or stable diffusion or whatever, right? Hey, stable diffusion, take this person and turn them into, like, a mid-90s Korn fan. That's a service we could make. The Cornifier. Alright, let's create a component. This is gonna be... We're gonna create it in a folder. Call it docs. And the name of this component's gonna be code snippet. And we're gonna have a TSX for it as well. All right, so return, we'll just say div for now. T4 stacks? No, I haven't seen any of it. Theo's streaming right now. Is he talking about it? I'm guessing you meant T3 stacks too? Unless, like, that's the new version, T4 stacks. But that'd be weird. But no, I haven't seen pretty much anything about it. Unless you're literally only talking about, like, the original T3 stack. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. Oh, it's from a different dev. Oh, really? Haven't seen it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, Brave Search has no idea what you're talking about. So yeah, nope, have not seen it. Let me check it. Yeah, no worries. Let me just look. Interesting. Oh, so it builds off of Tamagui, Turbo Repo, TRPC, and TypeScript, which is where the T4 part comes from. Okay. So it's... I think it's a questionable naming convention. Is it basically T3 stack, but they added Tamagui? Is that it? Who's the dev behind it? Is it Nate Birdman? Timothy Miller. Yeah, I don't know Timothy Miller. All right. He shouts out Nate Birdman, Tanner Lindsley. No shout out for T3 Stack or Theo. Seems vaguely trolly, doesn't it? Gonna use it to test Tamagui? Yeah, it seems cool. One second, let me make sure you can do links. Cause yeah, that wasn't a bad link. Yeah, thank you. Doctor, 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 doctor. I love that scene. And then, like, the one lady in the room's like, doctors? And she just leaves. Like, yeah, it's so good. Right? All the dudes are going through, like, the rigmarole of it. Doctor, 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 doctor. Right? And then it's just, doctors? And she leaves. Like, it's so quick and easy. I've always liked that part. But yeah, what up, NER? How you doing? Preferable code tag these days? KBD, code, or pre? You do code and pre together, right? So the proper way would be I think, hold on, is it pre-code or code pre? You'd basically want to nest them in each other. I think it's code on the outside and pre on the inside, but let me double check. Let me double check now. All right, so we see pre. We see code. Right, they're doing HTML entities, but you can get around that. Or actually, maybe not. You have to do the pre-code thing? Well, I guess so. Yeah, so pre-outside, code inside. I guess that's the pattern. As far as I know, I haven't seen anything different. What is the KBD tag for? I haven't used that one. So KBD is specifically if you want the user to enter like a single command kind of thing. I don't think multi-line statements are a good call for it. Yeah, as far as I know, KBD is not the preferred one, but I'm not positive of that. So yeah, that could be on me. One thing I should probably do here, though, let's update Chrome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure pre-code is like the number one way. Oh. All right. So yeah, pre-code. Let's go fix up our types here. So interface code snippet props. Contents are string. So, hold on. What this actually hints at is that I want to extract all of these to a type somehow. Yeah, we'll pull that out. All right, so then this is going to be code snippet, or hold on, what is it? It's an interface. Code snippet content. Toml key. String. All right, what's the right way to type this? Could do an enum. I don't think the enum's beneficial here. Oh, is it key? No, so they still don't like that. Right, and I don't want it to be string, I want it to be this exact key. So we want to restrict what it actually is. No, that's definitely not what I want, Herbscape. The string here is going to be the code snippet. The key is going to be the language the code snippet is for. Code snippet content is going to follow an object with keys for languages that equate to a multi-line string. Now, what you're getting at is maybe I could do something like this, where it's export type code snippet content, and make that equal to a record in which we're doing toml key and then string, right? That would work, and that seems to be the way they want it done. I'm okay with it. Still a little curious about why this didn't work, though. But if it works, it works. So yeah, not quite what you were saying, Perpskirt, but yeah, good call. Record was the right way to do it. We'll leave it for now. I think there's a better name than Tamalkey, but it's not the end of the world. All right, so back to our component, right? We got code snippet, TSX here. Contents go here. But contents are actually not a string. All right, so we bring in code snippet content right there, and that is contents. Contents here then need to be done in a specific way. So we're going to do the pre-code thing. Foo bar baz bet. We'll just throw some stuff in there. All right, so selected snippet here. Right, so selected language is Tamalkey. This is going to be local storage dot get item. This is going to be selected language key. Programming language. All right, so selected language, and then this is contents. Selected language or contents, and we'll just say default language. Hey, what's up, Archer? Yeah, how you doing? Thank you, all you lurkers. You're the best. So yeah, we got our selected snippet, and then that's where this part happens. All right, so we got the basics of our code snippet thing here. What we end up wanting to do is right here we want to import code snippet content all right, so then code snippet.astro, this is I think it's just that. But hold on, I'm missing something from the way they're describing how to do the custom stuff. So custom client-side UI components. Aside from aside. Yeah, that didn't change anything. All right, so that's not our main issue. All right, so I think we want to create this slug astro file. Let's double check this part. Yeah, a lot of this doesn't seem accurate. All right, so where's the recipe for... Yeah, let's go look at content collections. I think it's in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, yep. So this is where the documentation stuff is going to change. Oh, okay. All right, so get static paths is really the thing I need right here. Okay, so yeah, then combining that with this, and we should be good. So, and yeah, what up, Matthew? How you doing? Thank you for the lurk over there. 21 views at 4 minutes of an average view duration. If people could leave the lurks longer, that would really help. But again, yeah, I'm begging. I'm okay with it. I don't mind begging. Shit. I don't think we need multiple path segments. I think slug is fine. All right, so get collection, documentation. All right. So what am I missing? Our documentation layout should be good. All right, so code snippet needs to take in a snippet name. Ah, but that's not for slug. Slug. This is going to be snippet name. Now hold on. Cannot find name Astro. Let's look that up. Yeah, that's some Conda stuff. Yeah, that ain't right. This is definitely not right. Just the worst. We killed the server, so that's fun. Alright, so, yeah, how do we make this code snippet actually work and do exactly what we wanted? And oh shit, 4 concurrent viewers. Y'all are the best, thank you. Oh, right. Because it's markdoc, we have to define the markdoc config as such. We're doing that. But yeah, we need to do the part about... Where is it? Bringing markdoc into here and using a component like this. Yeah, define markdoc config. Yep. Oh, and hold on, type is just code snippet content? Alright, so then we get to getting started. So that's the name we gave it. Alright, so snippet is the tag we're passing. Okay, so doing something different here. So this is where the get entry thing needs to happen. Alright, so then const snippet is astro props. So contents are get entry Alright, so code snippet.astro happens there. In the mark.config, we've created the snippet component. Takes in contents that spits out a code snippet content. That part should be good. So then, when we go and start looking at some of our mark doc, getting started here, okay, so get static paths is all that. Okay, so const slug then becomes equal to astro params. Value is never read. Wait, hold on, what? Alright, so something's up here. What am I doing wrong for this pathing? So I want get entry by slug. Right, so slug or that. And we just do entry. Oh, and it failed. But why? So component is not defined in mark.config. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, what did I miss? Anyone got any thoughts? I need to go use the restrooms. Give me just a sec. But yeah, we got to figure out... Oh, component is not defined. It's that. Yeah, hold on. That was actually a much simpler fix. Will it blend? Nope. Code snippet content is not defined. All right, so yeah, we got to go look at that. I got to use the restroom, and I'll be right back. I think I just named the file wrong, but yeah, I got to pee. I'll see you in a sec. All right, and I'm back. Yeah, I grabbed some tortilla chips. Deal with it. So So yeah, what's everyone up to? Anything fun? How's your Wednesday? Interesting. So Fartingle gave an unfollow after getting timed out for their really shitty comments. So, yep, that's a ban. Fuck me for thinking someone with a name like Fartingle would actually be, like, an adult about it. Fuck me, right? All right, we're far enough along. I can pour another whiskey. And yeah, anyone got any fun plans? Yeah, I'm pumped on that too. Seems like they did it pretty quick too. Right, like I didn't even see Worm's message until they already had it fixed. Alright, so yeah, this is really just the name of our components wrong. And we can fix that. That's pretty easy. Well, that ain't shit. So yeah, anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? Anything like that? Etc. Just curious, no big deal. I think I'm going golfing on Sunday, so that'll be fun. That'll be fun, right? Might even actually be able to bring my brand new phone with me. I gotta actually get it wired up. But yeah, pretty cool. I tried fiddling with the camera on it, and it's really nice. Like, oh my god. So much better than the camera built into this fucker. Gonna scope out a few new houses and then probably take a hike. Nice. Hell yeah, Mesmero. Oh. Why are we not... Oh, I see. Yeah, there's no type checking on those files. Alright, so that has to come from source/types/docs. Oh. We might not be able to do this. Because that's not the same type of string that we were looking for. See, I gotta go look at this now. So it would actually be an object. So that's our default. Required is true. All right, so yeah, we can't do that, but that should work now. Let's try and get it launched up. There it is. Oh, and snippet here is just a string. That's right, and the lookup happens elsewhere. Yeah, so I'm messing that up. Yeah, no worries, Levins. Yeah, thank you for chilling. Appreciate you. Yep. So yeah, they can be auto self-closing. Okay, so getting started would then be documentation slug, get entry by slug, documentation, slug or empty. Okay, interesting. So we're seeing the foo and testing right there, which means that our layout's actually not right. So yeah, something's up with how we're doing some of this stuff. Theo's doing tutorial content. Interesting. It's titled Margins Suck. Yeah, I'll agree with that statement. In many cases, you're better off doing a wrapping like div and then adding padding to the wrapping div. Yeah, that's actually not some bad content there. All right, so hold on. Why is our content not making it into where we thought? Let me double check this. Is this the right place? Where is that testing coming from? Yeah, 11s. If you just do exclamation point song, you got it. All right, sorry. So I just chimed in on someone's stream. Someone said, if you don't want to debug, just don't write buggy code in the first place, in which I replied, if debugging is the act of removing bugs, coding is the act of putting them in. It's true. It's like a rule of life. Yeah. Duh. Yeah. Like super wise. But yeah, hold on. We got some content happening in a place that I wasn't expecting it. Right? Like this testing content here shouldn't be there. Because we're doing that here in the getting started. No, we're not doing it in the getting started. Oh, hold up. It's not there either. It's in our layout, right? It is. Oh, no. It's because of how I'm doing this. Yeah, we're good. Right, I can get rid of this foo and the entry, and then we should be good. Now, technically, we don't have content in there, so hold on. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so we get the content inside of where we expected it, but we're not getting the snippet that we care about, which I find interesting. Let's go look at that. Oh, it's logging it over here. Okay. So we see ID slug body from the entry, which means I really want entry.body right here. Okay, so we do end up seeing our snippet, and it's there. And what up, Call Gauge? How you doing? I am chugging these way too quickly. So I gotta pace myself a bit more with it, but you know what? Not yet. I think we're good. I haven't even needed to pour a new water jug yet, so I believe that is pacing. Music sounds a little loud. It's at the -22 that we normally have, so I don't think so. We'll see, like, once it pumps up again. But yeah, how you doing, Darren? Mr. Sir. You liked that comment about the, about Bootstrap's negative margin bullshit? Negative margin? Negative margin is like, when you have a really bad margarita. Yeah, so music's hitting like the -20 that we should be hitting. So yeah, sorry, Darren. Like, now I'm just gonna say you're wrong. It's the way it should be. If you want quieter music, the YouTube might be the place to go. Nah, no worries. Just saying music's quieter over on YouTube. Already lurking over there too? Well, I only see 2 concurrent viewers on YouTube right now. Just saying, being honest, which is, you know, a thing I do. Only marginally. I respond to chats over there. I do, Mr. Sir. My coworkers really like my corn hair. I want to throw that out right now. Yeah, I think live streams are not where they make their money, so like they have no incentive to like really drive people towards it. And yet, real quick, MB Dealer, I'm sorry, like I did shout that out a few minutes ago. If not, I am so sorry. MB Dealer, thank you so much, dude. I mean, people know that I stream. I'm not sure if they know the hours in which I stream. We've definitely had previous coworkers come into chat before. For sure. Code word, fish sticks? Are you about to pull a Kanye on me? But yeah, so 11, thank you, I appreciate you. Watching on an iPad again before you sleep, can't dual stream or you would? I see the fish sticks thing, but yeah, come on, take it easy. We're not trying to make people feel uncomfortable. I know South Park did it, right? My ability to lurk is legendary, for sure. I can't hear what he's saying, so if he said hello, he might think I'm cold shouldering him. I'm not. I just can't hear him. I don't think he said hi. Like, you know, I don't think he'd interrupt stream for it. So I think we're good. He's making video content right now. And yeah, sorry. I'm just throwing a lurk where I can when I can. But yeah, so we gotta figure out, why is our markdoc content not actually rendering? It should be. The marketing site is Astro. Vexilla itself, the app is React. But that's it. Like, they're separate things, man. I got a marketing site, I have an application, and I have client libraries. Never the twain shall meet. UK ignorance and customers' crudeness. Yeah, no worries. Again, 11, however you want it pronounced. We're just not trying to get too, like, immature here. Like, I do that all on my own. I don't need people to, like, push me that direction. And I would actively want to make sure that people aren't pushing it that direction anyway. Reason for opting to not use Astro for a pretty non-dynamic data app like Vexilla's dashboard? I don't need server-side rendering for it, man. Astro is for server-side rendered content, or statically rendered content. The app itself is not statically rendered, and so I just don't care. That build process isn't worth it. Could I? Maybe. Do I care? No. I'm just gonna make a React app that works. Like, you need JavaScript for it, so fuck it. Who cares? One tool for everything never makes sense. Ever. That's like a really easy 100% statement. Very few 100% statements actually work. That one totally fucking works. Everyone wants to make a 100% always use me kind of tool. I mean, the more they chase it, the less they're gonna actually have a niche. That's fucking business 101. The more you genericize, the less actual, like, value you provide towards the initial niche that you were targeting. Duh. All right, so we can call get entry on all these things. Yeah, that doesn't seem like the right approach yet. I still disagree. Next is not the thing you want to do static site generation with. It allows it and it can do it, but it's not like the ideal approach for that. Pretty much at all. They never were. I disagree. It depends on what the team's goals are. The project determines all that. I'm the front-end lead for my team. Right? So again, like the stipulation you're making already has nuances that you didn't consider, I guess. I'm the front-end lead for the team I work on. We don't give a shit about the marketing site right now. I might want to go look at the MarkDoc example at this point. Right, so they render the aside. Me here. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Works for every use case? Again, Darren, you're proposing a thing as if it exists. It doesn't. Until that thing exists, that question doesn't matter. Get what I'm saying? Until that actual tool exists, pretending about what decision we would make when that happens is meaningless. Right? You're dancing in the clouds right now, man. I don't give a shit. I have to solve real-world problems, not hypothetical problems. Then do it. My entire thesis is that it's not possible. If you want to prove it wrong, go for it, but plenty of people have tried. It's not like it's a new thing.
Oh, I needed to call the render command. That was it.
So Abdu, Darren's basically pointing out, like, if there was a tool that could solve everything, would you use it? I don't know. If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Yes, I'm taking that from a movie. If you've never seen the movie The Slammin' Salmon, it's really good. It's super entertaining. It's the Super Troopers, guys. It's very, very fun. Bill, I'm also confrontational. You've been in stream before, right? Like, I'm a confrontational individual. I just don't give a shit about the confrontation around, like, CSS and HTML frameworks. So I am a confrontational human being, but I just pick and choose the confrontations I care about. Is there ever a use case where you would want full-on SSR with something like the Next.js pages directory or Remix? The use cases seem almost zero. So Darren, you're missing the point. Full SSR is useful for sites that have way too many things to statically render. Boom, right? Car dealerships, all sorts of shit. Airbnb, etc. To statically render all of Airbnb would be insane. Instead, you have to do it on the fly. That's the use case for SSR. Remix goes further and says, well, do you need your site to be usable by people that didn't download your JS assets? Our forms and actions are set up for it. Boom. Darren, not even e-commerce. No, you're missing it. Classified ads aren't actually e-commerce because you're not even worried about exchanging the money. You're just worried about presenting the user submitted data and having it being indexed by Google. That's SSR's goal. You're looking at Remix at that point when you're thinking just e-commerce. And basically Remix is just to solve the e-commerce problem, and then sometimes like the marketing site with like a form problem. Remix is solving the e-commerce problem. Next.js doesn't actually solve the e-commerce problem. Because again, 5% of users will not get your JS assets. If your forms don't work without JS, you're throwing away 5% of users. That is why Shopify bought Remix. Look at it this way, Darren. Can you search for an Airbnb listing on Google? Can you? Can you find a specific Airbnb listing on Google? If the answer is yes, then they're doing some shit to make that happen. Again, Darren, if any of the content available for an Airbnb listing is available without JavaScript, it has been pre-rendered and data was fetched on the server. Go load up any Airbnb listing without JavaScript turned on. Is the page still like readable? Then there you go. Data fetching absolutely happened on the server to make that happen. You can check all this stuff, man. Abdu, Google is not the only search engine. So relying upon Google for indexing completely ignores the fact that a non-insignificant amount of like searches don't happen through Google. You still have to support those searches, no matter what. Also, Google's execution of JS is fuzzy at best. Yeah, a major amount of searches come from DuckDuckGo or Brave or other search engines. They are much worse at indexing JS content. Google's not the only fucking game out there, man. Server-side rendering is to actually be accessible by any search engine. But that's the main gist, Darren, right? That's exactly what you're asking. And I don't know the answer, actually. I don't use Airbnb. I've never crawled the site in a way that I care about, so I just don't know. Airbnb Seattle Loft. Sure, why not? Right? The fact that any of these are actually indexed automatically hints at the fact that they're doing some kind of server-side rendering for SEO. If I turn off JS, does the page still render? Yeah, so Airbnb is fucking up. Airbnb is massively fucking up. But at the bare minimum, they get the SEO from the pre-rendering that they do. And the image fetching actually works too, which is kind of crazy. No, that's not GraphQL. GraphQL requires a client fetching the data. GraphQL has nothing to do with the fact that I have JavaScript turned completely off. All of the data you see on this page has nothing to do with GraphQL on the front end. All of it was back-end GraphQL data. The fact that they didn't fetch the other stuff, I think is actually a flaw in how they do it. But again, that's Airbnb's choice. That said, this is all SSR data. So Darren, you're still missing the fact that all of the metadata actually worked. These images loaded as well. That hints at the fact that they are doing SSR. The fact that they don't care about the 5% of users that don't have JS enabled simply means that they don't care about that 5% of users. But it will happen. That's up to you. The only time it matters is if 5% of your user base not being converted because your site wasn't capable, is that a significant enough amount of money for you to give a shit? And that's why Shopify bought Remix. Literally the reason that Shopify bought Remix. E-commerce needs forms to be submitted with or without JavaScript. Airbnb has decided they don't care if you don't have JavaScript. But sites that do care should care. Again, man, like, Darren, you're equating the fact that Airbnb doesn't care with nobody should care, and those are not the same fucking thing. At all. They're not the same thing whatsoever. Airbnb is throwing money away on the 5% of users that couldn't use their site because JavaScript didn't load for some reason. Maybe they're on a train, maybe they're in a fucking taxi, maybe they're about to board a plane, like whatever. All sorts of shit, man. There are plenty of reasons why 5% of your users won't get your JS assets. If discarding 5% of your potential conversions is fine for you, then that's a business decision you make. Darren, no, we're still seeing that, like, this entire page is not fully SSR'd. This entire page being fully SSR'd would be hugely useful. Progressive enhancement would be making the forms actually useful. But again, Airbnb is saying, I don't even care if you can submit a form. I don't even need you to see the website if you're part of the 5% that didn't get the JS. That's a very different thing. No matter what, it's a concern that you have to make for your business. There's no 100% rule about any of this shit, and trying to find one is always going to be bullshit. Again, Darren, you're missing the point. They are using client-side JavaScript for data fetching? Wrong. We already recognize that this data, the things they needed to render these images, was already fetched at SSR time. So you're missing that point. You thought, do I need client-side JS to render this? Nope. That data's there. Part of it is SSR. Exactly. It's the part they thought was absolutely necessary. I think they need more. We can disagree with them. Yeah, I see you, Yusuf, but you're being extremely fucking needy. We're having a conversation here, man. Yeah. You are the walrus, right? You are the walrus. Wrong fucking Lenin, man. Catch up. Understand the conversation that we're already having, and don't try to fucking butt in saying you are the walrus. Whatever, man, but don't be so fucking pushy. I'm having a conversation and you gotta let me know you're here? Like, dude, fuck off, man. I don't need you as a viewer. You already seem like you suck as a viewer. Either be cool and wait till I respond to it. Look it up, man. Like, dude. You have the wealth of the internet at your fingertips. And you're gonna waste my time asking that question too. Like, dude, take 10 minutes and think about it. Like, seriously, Yusuf. Figure it out, man. You want to know the best advice you could possibly get as a dev? Learn to use Google to look things up. Because you're obviously not doing so. So again, Darren, I guess I'm wondering, what is your question at this point? Yeah, that pop was good. Again, it depends on the use case is the number one thing that you need to take away from your statement there, Darren. It depends on the use case. Don't try and make some broadly generic answer for it. If you're trying to make a blog post about some broadly generic answer for that question, you're fucking up already. Hope you know that. There are plenty of use cases out there in the world. It's not my job to find that. That's your job. I gave you plenty of examples that I thought were relevant. If you don't like them, then don't use them. I don't care anymore. Data and validation was SSR? I mean, so Bill, that's an older school mentality for it. Most of that, like, stuff you would have to use to present an invalid submission would then have to use the idea of a toast, and not like a standard, like, browser, like, you know, like, toast message, like a growl message. Like, you'd actually have to set a toast for the next rendered page, right? Like, dude, I've worked with Laravel, I've worked with Symfony, etc. All of these things needed that type of context, and that context sucks. Right? So just recognize, Bill DeGray, like, all these things have a reason to exist. Right? They all have a reason to exist. Rather than yelling at clouds about why you don't get it, could you simply put in, like, some effort to get it? And that would be more worthwhile towards your career than pretty much anything. There you go. Hell yeah, Bill. Alright, let's go look at it. Something seems weird. We do see getting started right there, actually. So we see the content being rendered as we expected. That's actually pretty good. Hold on. Yeah, this is actually pretty chill. Oh, hold on. I don't know if that one's actually... Yeah, I don't know if we can actually play that one. I don't think we can. They don't have royalty free in the title. Yeah, sorry, Darren. Yep, my bad. Hey, what up, Zachariah? Oh, and yeah, Nori's Elevin. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah, dude, Small Sales is really good. Have you listened to any of their newer stuff? I haven't heard any of the newer stuff, actually. Okay, yeah, I need to check out some of their newer albums, too. Alright, so we see the render. We don't see the actual component get rendered, though. So something's up. Why are we not seeing the actual content for it? So we do see the component being rendered, but the content for it is not there. Hold on. Alright, anyway, just chilling. Damn right. What up, Mickey? How you doing? So yeah, for some reason the pre-code selected snippet thing here is not doing what we expected. Oh, we're at about 5 o'clock. All right. We see testing. I don't see a log there. I do see a log here. Selected snippet is undefined. We just killed it. All right, so that's not the move. So yeah, contents.render is not a function. Ooh, contents is a promise there. Yeah, I need to be awaiting these things. I keep forgetting that part. I really keep forgetting that part. Cannot read properties of undefined. Contents are undefined. Oh. Oh shit. Snippets and installation. Selected snippet, undefined, but we see contents coming back as a thing. Oh shit, yeah, I think we're good. Let me go use the restroom. I gotta pee again. Real sorry, I gotta pour more water too. BRB, see you in a sec. But yeah, we're really close. We're getting actually the content we expected. Yeah, nice.
Readjusting. But yeah, what's everyone up to? Hell yeah, brother. So yeah, for some reason, contents here is ID collection data. So data is what I really need to be passing in, but really it's going to be contents.data instead. At which point I think we're good, selected snippet, and we get the render. All right, so we're fucking set, man. Yeah, I was just misunderstanding like the indexing of these things. We're fucking getting there, man. And I know it took me a bit to get here, right? I'm okay with it. You'd like to find some form of instruction with a focus around Markdown and Mermaid? I don't know what you're looking for there. Like, what is your actual question? Hold on, I got like a Madden thing to do real quick. There we go. Yeah, nailed it. All right, so done with that. Let's pour another whiskey. Because why wouldn't I? Yeah, shit. I got enough whiskey for tonight for sure. I'll probably go buy some more whiskey tomorrow. I'm gonna shout it out yet again. Everyone that could leave me a lurk watching on YouTube, you are helping increase my watch hours massively. 3 people lurking right now at an average view duration of 13 and a half minutes. That's fucking awesome, man. That's like 4, maybe 3 view hours already? Well, shit. That's easy, right? If I just keep doing this and release videos on a regular cadence, we'll hit that 4K so quick. We'll hit that 4K so quick. Just means I have to keep actually making videos. Yeah, damn right, Joseph, Mr. Sir. Yeah, you're one of the lurkers I mentioned. No big deal. Yusuf, I believe you were only timed out. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. I don't even think you were banned. I could double check it. I think you were just timed out. So Elfz, no, like 400 a month is shit. Like you couldn't survive on that anywhere here. But you need to actually equate the value of what rent is where you live. If rent is somewhat less or similar to the $400, then cool. If not, then I would say pick a different like career in the country you live in, because they're fucking you. But again, Elfsy, you got Google, don't you? And yes, I said that in the exact same voice as Cartman in the "you got poop, don't you?" Right? In that fucking voice. No big deal. So hold up, did someone do an unban request and I'm missing it? Let me go look. We'll see if there's someone we actually want to chat with. That's an unban request, right? Fartingle? You made your comment about beating dead horses. You didn't have a follow. My heuristic meter equated you to a troll. Your lack of any apology or any significant recognition of what you did and why you're banned? And simply doing grr in your unban request? Fartingle, you know you only get one unban request, right? Yeah, their fucking name is incredibly fucking trolly. So yeah, they're gonna be treated like the troll that they obviously are, and that's a big old deny. Could they have simply said sorry or anything non-trolly? Yeah, probably, but they didn't. And they won't, because they're just trolling, it seems like. So Fartingle, maybe when someone thinks you're a troll, don't make a trolly unban request. That's up to you. But yeah, you're not getting unbanned with a trolly unban request, so you can just fuck off, dude. Or figure it out and apologize sincerely at any point. But yes, your lack of a follow with the comments you pulled earlier, and almost seeming like you unfollowed because you got timed out, well yeah, like very easy fucking ban, Fartingle. Fuck off already. Internship in my country? No, I cannot do anything like that. Sorry. Alright, so our content's making it in, we're just not getting themed. Oh no, Lobo, you're missing the fact that Fartingle was probably over on the YouTube or probably still lurking. Right? Like, Lobo, what you see as far as like people in chat doesn't mean shit. It's like literally meaningless. It's a bad feature on Twitch's part. It means absolutely fucking nothing. They could totally be here still. You know that, right? I hope you know that. Can I time people out on YouTube too? Abso-fucking-lutely. Damn right. It's actually really easy. I'm not gonna test it on you, Joseph, unless you ask me to, unless you're okay with it. But yes, I can put a user in timeout. I haven't actually used it on YouTube yet, though. And don't worry, Joseph, like, you're fine. I'm just having fun. If you'd like me to test it just to see what it's like, you okay with that? Yeah, let's test it. All right, as long as you're okay with it, Joseph, I'm gonna try it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it does. I just put you in timeout. Yeah, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, appreciate you. I see no way to, like, take you out of timeout, though. Yeah. All right, so Joseph, I don't think it's permanent. I think it's just a timeout, but I have no way of actually removing it now. So I'm so sorry. No, it shouldn't be that long. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Joseph, for letting me test it. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know how to, like, remove the timeout now. That's fucking crazy to me. I have no idea how to remove that timeout. So YouTube has some shit to fix. Ah, you're Joseph. All right, thank you, J-Huck, Mr. Sir. I see now. Yeah. Joseph and then your last name. I get it. Thank you for letting me test that. I'd still prefer, like, the lurk over on YouTube, if you can. But no big deal. It should be good here in a bit. No problem. Thank you for letting me test it. I had no idea. Just yerking. Heyo. Yeah, thank you, J-Hop. Mr. Sir. Yerking, lurking, same thing. Is a timeout on YouTube really 24 hours? Holy shit. All right, so J-Huck, no big deal. Thank you. I would say that's a major flaw in their system, but, you know, not a big deal. So thanks, Lobo. Thanks for looking it up. J-Huck, thank you for letting me test that. And now I know that I need to be, like, sparing on the timeouts because they're longer than I would expect. Yeah, no, it's fine. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, like, that was a good learning experience. Shit. Yep, nothing about it. Yeah, like, not even there. Exactly, Ethan. Like, it's really, like, ambiguous and not great. All right, so code snippet here as a component. Yeah, so I'll be really, like, really rare on timing people out. I'll just delete their messages. Hold on. Ethan, could I make you a mod? Boom, add as moderator. Standard moderator. Boom, nailed it. No expectations, nothing you gotta do, but yeah, if you see people being shitty, you can do moderator things now. And yeah, people that want to get mod privileges that deserve them, that are mods here already, I'll totally mod you. Am I drinking water? I mean, there's water in it. There's also whiskey and lemonade mix. Damn right. How's it going, Matthew? So G-Bone, yeah, if you want to like chime in over there with your proper like account name, I'll totally like level you up. No big deal. It's bad on my body. You know what's also bad on my body? Living. Being the age I am. Again, like, you need to chat over there, G-Bone. Otherwise, I have nothing to, like, do it with. So I have no idea. You have to chat over there, man. But Yusuf, right? Everything we do is bad for our body. Living is bad for your body. Life in general is bad for your body. Because it's deteriorating every single moment you're living, right? Every single moment you're alive, your skin is degrading. Your entire, like, kidneys are going downhill. Every single part of your life is getting worse. Life is a death sentence. Yeah, for sure. We're all gonna die, man. Living is detrimental to your health. Man, those are the first mods we have on YouTube. Fuck yeah. Yeah, thanks, Ethan. Thanks, G-Bone. YouTube timeout can be anywhere from 3 to 24 hours. Ooh, and if it's like severe? Oh, all right. So yeah, you know. Yeah, that's totally like new and awesome. And yeah, that whole like living is detrimental to your health. Right? Exactly, Netherclep, right? None of us are getting out of this shit alive. It's impossible, right? This whole life thing, none of us are getting out of this alive. Hey, welcome back, Joseph. So yeah, it wasn't even that big a deal. Like, yeah, super chill. I really wish they would report the actual, like, numbers of, like, how long you're banned for, etc. Like, that'd be hugely useful. Yeah. Yeah, life is a disease, sexually transmitted, and invariably fatal. Heyo. Yeah, this is just... right? This entire, like, face is just oxidized. Doesn't mean I'm old. How dare you? I'm just oxidized, man. Yeah, exactly, Travis. Like, totally. We're just oxidized human beings, right? We're not old. We're just oxidized. No big deal. Oh, you actually saw it. Oh, it actually said it somewhere. All right, cool, Ethan. Yeah, I didn't see that anywhere. Yusuf, don't be a jerk about it. Come on, man. No, I don't speak Arabic, but I can read Arabic numerals. So that means something, right? Yusuf, I would say, as a human being, when do you typically narrow your eyes at a person? Is it when you're judging them? I think so. Why am I in Twitch? I'm wasting my time. Don't ask you the same question. I will ask you the same question. Why do you think I'm wasting my time? Yusuf, pot meat kettle. If you think I'm wasting my time, why the fuck are you actually, like, watching my stream? Pot, meat, kettle. Yeah, no worries, Cinder. Just wondering if, yeah, just wondering if, like, James is ready now, and I can go get some sushi, and, like, I can be ready, like, now. I think James and Worm, we could be in and playing game here sooner than normal if something happens. Yusuf, you seem like you're trolling at this point. Like, massively. Massively fucking trolling. You're ignoring the fact that I responded to your questions for at least like 10 minutes of the time I've been here. For the last half hour. Am I wasting time, or are you wasting my time? Can I make sure that you can't do so ever again? I totally can.
Yeah, you just need attention. Yeah, you can fuck right off. Goodbye. Fuck off, Yusuf. Goodbye. Later. Someone who I never need to chat with again. Ah, that feels good. Oh, it's like a fucking, like, weight lifted off my shoulders. That's quite nice, actually. It's like a cool, like, autumn breeze. Yeah, I hope Yusuf 174 is better than Yusuf 173. If they can't figure out how to actually be a human being and chat with human beings, well, yeah, that's just a bad run of those fucking bots. Meanwhile, can we know who Yusuf was? Yeah, LZ2E. Yeah, they can fuck right off and get banned from my YouTube chat, too. Ah, so easy. So easy. Oh, that was the nicest thing we could have done. We just fucking timed out that fucking asshole. Ah. Oh, that feels good. Ah, I feel great. This is amazing. Quite nice. Is this what Thanos was looking for? Thanos might not have been wrong. At this point, I don't think Thanos was wrong. Yeah, no worries, Travis, for sure. Thanos did nothing wrong. Some new, like, CM Griffin merchandise? No. I got proper merch to make. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine. You know the actual merch I want to make? A cursed mug in which it's like a coffee mug, just, you know, white on the outside, nondescript, whatever. And you go to, like, drink from it, and as you're drinking, like, it reveals my face on the bottom of the mug, going, as you're sipping from it, and you should be literally, like, terrified as you do so, right? And we call it cursed mugs, right? Cursedmugs.tv or .com or whatever. Boom, nailed it, right? I'll get a Prime one going. I'll get, like, you know, just people in the category. Right? Right? My middle finger right in the middle, just... Right? That's the image below. It's even, like, out of focus even. Yeah, it'd be really good. If we could get, like, streamers' permissions for it, as long as we give enough of a cut, do we think Melky would allow, like, a fat Melky, like, cursed mug? Like a fat Melky at the bottom of your fucking coffee cup? Honestly, like, that would make some fucking money. Like, there could totally be, like, a Melky posing type photo where he's doing the fucking bicep bullshit, right? Like his in front of a mirror fucking photo, right? The grossest photo he's ever taken. But could we make a proper, like, really good fake photo of Fat Melky as part of, like, a cursed mug? It would involve him saying, yes, you can do so, and I'd have to get that on fucking record. And then he makes money off of anyone that buys it, right? I'm not even a Melky fan at this point, but I'd still buy a Fat Melky mug. So there's money to be made. Just depends on if he's willing to let me make the money off it. It really kind of does suck, though. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing.
The moment Melky fucks up his knee or something, Fat Melky will actually be a reality. Because that dude's so used to the diet and like calories he consumes every day. Fat Melky would actually be a thing within like a month or two of Melky blowing out his knee. Like real quick. Fat Melky would actually be a thing. I'm not saying he is right now. Don't like try and throw me under the bus about it. I'm just saying, if Melky ever gets injured, especially knee-wise, Fat Melky will become a reality. I don't think he realizes how easy it is to get injured when you get older. Really fucking easy. I'm not even hoping for that. I actually hope that Fat Melky never comes to pass, especially due to injury. I hope he maintains his fucking weight and, like, you know, fitness influencer bullshit his entire career. I really hope he can maintain that. Statistically, not possible. But maybe, just barely maybe, he's the Jack LaLanne of the software and tech category. They'll be ready in 30 minutes? Okay. So I could end, like, soon. I could end, like, right now, actually. And then eat my food, and then I'm ready to join Worm and James. Okay, okay. Let's dig into the current thing we're doing, right? We see this. I want to create an actual component something ain't right, like, styling-wise. I'm actually really hoping that Theo keeps going for another, like, half hour or so. All right, there we go. I just now
I'm really proud of the fact that I got to shout out James Warner's fucking portfolio over on Theo's stream while I'm streaming. So yeah, James, Mr. Sir, if you're out there, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, James is actually going to be featured in like a Theo video on YouTube at some point. You're welcome, James. Shit. All right, so hold on. Why are we not getting any like theming, like any Shiki theming on this? What do I need to do to get like the Shiki theming going? And yeah, Travis, we did hit the 1K. Yeah, I'm really proud of that. Really proud of that. Only thanks to y'all. Alright, let's close some stuff. Why are we not getting the code snippet? Oh, wait, did I need to do this? Oh, okay, so it goes on the extends and we're doing, oh, the wrap true. All right, so I think I'm late enough that I'm gonna go raid someone. I'm gonna go thank Theo because I haven't raided Theo in ages, and yeah, let's do it. I don't know why we're not getting syntax highlighting. I need to figure that part out. Oh shit, hold on. He's actually about to finish. Never mind. He's about to finish. We'll go raid someone else. He's gonna raid an awesome stream. If he's about to raid me, I'll chime in saying like, nah, not today. Like, I'm about to wrap up too. I just want to make sure, like, yeah. Dude, Akira, dude, thank you so much, man. All we are is dust in the wind, man.
Yeah, totally. All we are is dust in the wind. You're my boy, Blue. Yeah, totally. But Akira, thank you so much for the bits, dude. Dude. Yeah, I picked a good raid yesterday. I forgot what one that was even. Oh, Tiff Tiff Bites. Yeah, Tiff Tiff Bites is great. Yeah, she kills it. Yeah, Tiff kills it. Yeah, she's great. Yep, awesome content. Yeah, I'm looking at what stream I need to raid at this point. I might even chime in and just raid the same channel Theo raids at this point, because we're hitting like the end of stream-ish. Not yet, Akira. I didn't realize, like, I thought the subs was going to be the hardest part. It turns out watch hours are actually the hardest part. So hitting those watch hours is actually the number that we're going to have to really optimize for, which is why I am really promoting... Sorry, burp. Why I'm really promoting... y'all lurking my YouTube stream as well. Yeah, the 4K is tough. Yeah, 4K is way tougher. So, I'm hoping to hit that 4K real soon. If he starts to raid me, I'm gonna like shout it out like, no, 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 no. Alright, so he's raiding, oh, Talon. Yeah, Talon kills it. I'm okay with it. Yeah. No stress. Talion, that's her name. Yeah. Yeah, Talion kills it. Awesome. Just want to make sure he wasn't going to be raiding here because I'd have to like shout it out and let him know that I'm not going. Now, granted, he doesn't raid here often enough for it to be a thing, but I'd still want to make sure he doesn't do it today because I got sushi to eat and I got games to play. So, yeah. We're actually like heading out here in the next 20 minutes or so. Alright, so real quick. Oh shit. I got a sub to like shout out on the stream I'm like planning on raiding here. I don't want to like jinx it though. Right? They'll probably finish up by the time I'm finishing too. But I got like 20 minutes to look into why we're not getting any syntax highlighting that we're expecting. Right? Like Shiki should be chiming in about this entire thing. Yusuf. The only way to make this shit happen in perpetuity is to hide user on this channel. So Yusuf, I would say your lack of being chill is a huge problem. If you want to actually be able to chat, be cool, man. Why? The same reason you got banned from my fucking Twitch chat. Like, dude, Yusuf, figure it out or don't. That's not my problem. If you don't want to figure it out, we don't need you. I'm sorry, I just need attention. Right? You're calling out the fact that I'm just sitting for 30 minutes. Like, dude, you can just fuck off. Like, nah, you're banned. Like, you're hidden. Fuck off, dude. Learn to be chill. But you ain't it. You're just really not it. I don't give a shit about anything you have to say. If you're gonna talk shit about my productivity, you better be considering the fact that you're burning a bridge by doing so. And fuck off at this point. Get out of here, Yusuf. I don't want you as a viewer. You're not a fun viewer. Fuck off. Right? You shout out the fact that, oh my god, I'm not doing enough code for your liking. Then you say you're sorry, you just need attention. And then you get banned. And then you say some other shit over in the other stream. Like, dude, just fuck off. No one wants you. Right? Not a single person here wants to chat with you. Figure that shit out, Yusuf. But that's not a me problem. That's a you problem. I get enough code done every day that I'm not looking for the fucking trolls that are concerned about my last half hour's productivity. You can fuck off with that fucking critique. I get so much shit done that I actually dwarf pretty much everything you do on your side projects daily. And you're still gonna try and troll me? Fuck off, okay? Just fuck off, man. Like, Yusuf, you're not fun to talk to. I would suggest fixing that. But that's your choice. If you don't want to be fun to talk to, just embrace the fact that you're going to get banned all the fucking time. Yeah, exactly, Travis. Like, dude, Thor has been streaming as long as I have, possibly longer. His metric for what a troll is pretty fucking accurate. His heuristics are so fucking accurate. And my heuristics are pretty damn dead on balls accurate too. If you're gonna troll, I can recognize it quicker than you actually realize that you're trolling. And I can tell you to fuck off because I don't like dealing with you as quick as possible. I don't mean you, Travis. I just mean the same type of people that get banned in Thor's stream and my stream are actually the same fucking person. It's actually kind of hilarious. It's actually fucking hilarious. The people that think they can say random shit and not get banned. Yeah, they typically get banned in every chat they go into, and a chat that doesn't ban them is actually fucking up. It's that easy, you know? The streams that put up with trolls make it harder for other streams to deal with trolls. Possibly Akira, but again, I don't think so. I think they just have absolute zero awareness. Is what it is. We can just deal with it. It's entirely possible, Travis. They are aware of it, and they're actually, like, feigning ignorance. And at that point, like, it's a really easy ban. Like, the easiest ban. Yeah, I will defenestrate the entire fucking thing before I give a troll actual entertainment. Or I try to, at least. Hey, James! Mr. Sir, I actually just shouted out your, like, blog over on Theo's stream, because he was looking at, like, some of the best, like, portfolios ever. Yours and Bruno, like, the 3D, like, version, like, blog post, whatever. Like, holy shit, like, dude. Bruno Simon, I think is the name. You and Bruno Simon are, like, the #1, like, examples of really good fucking portfolios. You're welcome. I'm basically a cheerleader for James at this point. I am James's cheerleader. It's okay. I just need to order some pom-poms. Give me an A. Give me a J. Sorry, no. Give me a J. Give me an M. Give me an S. What does that spell? James! Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Yeah, I don't know where the A came from. I was just throwing it out there as a joke. KBD tag time. Damn right. I should definitely get some pom-poms to do my own, like, CM Griffin cheerleading. That's really not a bad idea. I don't know where I was going with the starting with an A either. Yeah, let me point that out. Pom-poms with CM Griffin. All right, no, so let me just point out. We've gotten some good work in. We don't have syntax highlighting or styling for these things. Granted, it's a pre-code, so it's formatted, but I need to actually, like, I need to style this whole thing at this point. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got one thing to try before we actually, like, go further? Nope, that didn't work. That was way off. Yeah, Samsonite. I was way off. Nope, that didn't work. All right, so we got to think about how we end up doing our code snippets. I want to create a proper, like, code snippet component for picking your language and letting that be, like, the language that you set and all that shit. So yeah, we're not there yet, but we're getting the content rendered where we want it. We just need to actually, like, style it now. And that's a little bit tougher. But we can make it happen. We got this thing. We can do it. But I think that's a problem for tomorrow because I got sushi to eat tonight and I got some fucking Baldur's Gate 3 to play with some homies. So yeah, we made some major progress today. I'm really proud of it, really happy about it. There are streams we could go raid. I feel like Evan J. Stern just got back from, like, traveling. Stragger can be, like, a good secondary, like, recommendation for sure. Stragger kills it. Right? We all know it. Right? There you go. If you want to go hang out with Stragger, go do so. But instead, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go raid Evan J. Stern. Have you ever seen that show, Letterkenny? He's a character on Letterkenny. Everybody should follow him. He is in follower or sub only mode, right? You should absolutely give him a follow, right? Evan J. Stern is fucking awesome, dude. He's playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is chill. I'll simply float a thing towards him like, hey man, if you want to play some BG3, just let me know. Voice actor style, I'll do voices. I'll do voices. But yeah, let's go say hi to Evan J. Stern. Let me unmute. Let me end the YouTube and all that. End stream. Sure. Yep. End.